If you're struggling to make ends meet, I have great news for you. In every community across the United States, there are dozens of local agencies and charities run by people who want to help you buy food, pay your rent, repair your roof, boost your career, help with legal fees, and more. But how do you know where to find them? Amazingly, you can find all you need on one website. It's better than AI and faster than Google. All you need is a wireless connection, a zip code, and a few minutes to browse. I'm going to take you on a deep dive tutorial into this website, including those 3 tools. I have the wireless connection. I'm going to randomly select zip codes from across the country, and we'll take a few minutes to browse. So here we are at the website, findhelp.org on the laptop, and the web address is the same, findhelp.org. It's a rather plain looking place to start, but what do you have? You have a brief description, you enter your zip code, here's some information for emergency services, and at the very bottom select your language, and there's a long list to choose from. So we're starting off with Grand Rapids, Michigan, and let's see what's inside. Here are the 10 categories across the top: food, housing, goods, transit, health, money, care, education, work, and legal. We're going to cover all 10 of them very quickly, but we'll spend just a moment here in this Grand Rapids. We'll start with food, and you can see as I hold the cursor over the categories, that list below changes for some subcategories. So here we have community gardens, emergency food, food delivery, food pantry, help pay for food, and then if you notice, something else pops up over here. And when you get to the point where you have numbers in parentheses, then you know, select that. That 39 means 39 services that help pay for food in the Grand Rapids area. Now, before reading through all 39, you can further provide details that give you even more precise answers. So you have personal filters, age, your military service record, health, and other issues and things about you that you can specify. You can put in program filters, how you like to be contacted. Is this free? Are they open late? Your language that you need to speak with. And then income eligibility. How many in your household? What is the total household income? Because that will also help dictate services available in some instances. I'm going to leave them all open just to show you. The first one here, basic needs met by the Hispanic Center of Western Michigan, and it gives you the date, which is very close to when I recorded this, so it's current. Then the description, lots of hot links. You can research your ages. You can research understanding government program. You can get other services and connect to that. It's just going to get you to another part of the website and list more under that topic. And then here's who they serve. And then here's the contact information. They are closed at the time that I record this, which is on the weekend, so perhaps they don't have weekend hours, it looks like. Then if we select the More Info button, it goes into greater details. And one thing to look for here is availability. Sometimes there is a wait list, but here it's available. Gives you more information, website, languages spoken, social media, and a map. So that's going to be true for all 39 listed in here. So here's Project Fresh from a local church ministry, then places to find women, infants, and children meal services, and then even more. Some things you'll be familiar with and some you will not. And on this page, they're going to go down to the first 10, and then you can go on to the next page to see even more. But let's go to the next zip code and the next topic. So now we're back at the page. We've entered another zip code, and we've entered Grant County, Nebraska. I'm bouncing all across the country. Now, one thing I didn't say a moment ago, this big number here, 1,817 programs in this part of Nebraska for all 10 categories. That's just letting you know what's there. Now, this time we're looking at the housing category, and you can see as I hold my cursor over the word housing, all the different, see, it changes every time. All the different ones that are available will pop up. Now, these are the standard categories: help find housing, pay for housing, housing advice. Let's look at maintenance and repairs. There are 25. And you have the same thing here where you can provide the personal filters, the program filters, or the income filters, and scroll down. So here's childproofing, healthy homes, adapted smart homes. Some of these are going to be local organizations, but for example, with the smart homes, Gary Sinise Foundation, that's national, but they happen to be available in this area. Then snow care for troops. This is something for veterans, active duty and National Guard. So very specific populations. Operation Finally Home. Okay, here is a veterans service. Veterans, loss of services for you in findhelp.org. Active military, National Guard as well. Then you can see specific things, fire, water well, and septic. So all these kinds of things available, but you just need to scroll through. Next zip code, next topic. Here we are now in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we're going to look up the goods category. So you can see baby supplies, clothing, home goods, medical supplies, and so on. And if we click through here, home goods, we're going to find, what does that mean? That means Metropolitan Ministries has assistance, food delivery, day centers, clothing, Restore, which is part of Habitat for Humanity. So once again, all these resources. So now here we are in Texas. We are in the Tilden, Texas, McMullen County area. And let's look at transit, the next one. So help pay for transit, transportation, all kinds. There's transportation for health care. Let's take a look at that. So for those of you who have medical needs, all kinds of options for you. Let's go to the next location and the next topic. Now we're going to Tallahassee, Florida, and we're going to look up health. That's going to be a big one. There are lots of health services out there. So you can see addiction and recovery alone is 111. Dental care, end-of-life care, help pay for health care, there are 350. That's where for sure you're going to want to use these program filters. Otherwise, the page looks the same, and you're just going to scroll down and see what's available. In Bath County, Virginia, we're going to look at money. And you can see right away, financial assistance has 601. So perhaps what's listed here would be a better fit, or you can also use those filters. Moving on to Spokane, Washington, and care. Adoption and foster care, animal welfare, community support, daytime care, end-of-life care. So for example, there are 32 and under animal welfare. Then in Essex County, Vermont, out of 1,744 total programs, let's see what is under education. Well, help find school 3, help pay for school 74, more education 355. Again, filters in place to help narrow down the best options for your needs. The last two, we're in Powder River County, Montana, and we are going to look at the work selection. So find work, pay for work expenses, skills and training. There are 82 under skills and training. Need to get your GED? Need to develop your resume? It's all there. Last one will end up in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we're going to be looking at legal, the legal option. And there's advocacy and legal aid, mediation, representation, translation, 13 of those, 164 for the legal aid variety. So why is Grant Chatter, a channel that is all about grants, sharing a website instead of a grant application? Because all those agencies and nonprofits that you see listed in findhelp.org are the ones writing the grants and spending the money on you. So for those of you from nonprofit organizations, linked in the description below are 2 Grant Chatter playlists to help you find and write the grants to help you serve your community. Now, back to the website. Once you've selected a charity or 2 to contact, they'll have forms for you to complete. But that's to register for their assistance, not apply for a grant. However, there might be times outside of findhelp.org that you will apply for a grant. Maybe you're part of a grassroots organization, or you're an artist, or part of a faith group, or seeking a scholarship, or in the very first stages of starting a small business. Then this Grant Chatter playlist on personal grants is for you. I'm Tiffany. Thanks for watching. Choose your next Grant Chatter video to watch, and I'll see you there.